Make.com is sold as the no-code way to build AI agents. I rebuilt a real client workflow in it, a Gmail triage agent doing 1,200 operations a day, and it broke at step 7. If you're a solopreneur trying to pick between Make and N8N without burning a weekend, I'll show you the exact module where Make stops being easy and starts being a tax. Most tutorials stop at the happy path demo. I shipped this thing in production on both platforms. By the end, you'll know which tool fits your workflow and which one quietly bankrupts you with scale. I'm Lazar. I build these systems for clients every week. Let's get into where it actually breaks. Here's the setup. A client needed an email triage agent. Gmail comes in. GPT classifies the message into one of 6 categories. The workflow routes urgent stuff to Telegram, logs everything to a database, and remembers context across conversations, so it doesn't reclassify the same threads twice. Real workflow. Around 200 Gmail operations per day. Not a toy. Everyone told me to start in Make.com because it's no code, the UI is friendly, and the GPT module is one click. So I did. I rebuilt the entire pipeline in Make first, then in self-hosted N8N, and I want to walk you through exactly where the no-code promise holds and where it falls apart. The first 4 modules in Make took 6 minutes. Gmail trigger, one-click open, done. OpenAI module, paste the API key, write the classification prompt, done. Router module to split by category, done. Telegram bot module to send the urgent ones, done. Honestly, a genuine win. If your automation is linear, meaning data flows in one direction with no loops and no memory, Make.com is faster than N8N. I'll say that on camera. The friction is lower, the auth is cleaner, the visual feedback is better. Then I got to step 5, which is where every real AI agent lives. I needed memory across runs. The agent had to know it already saw this email thread yesterday and not reclassify it. In N8N, I drop a Postgres node, write a 2-line query, done. In Make, I had to wire up a data store module, then a separate search module before the GPT call, then an update module after, then handle the case where the record doesn't exist with a router break. 4 modules to do what one node does in N8N. Step 6. Conditional loop over an array of emails when Gmail returns a batch. Make has an iterator, but the moment you need to break out of the loop early based on a condition, or you need to aggregate results back into a single payload with custom logic, you're fighting the platform. I ended up with 3 nested routers and a set variable module just to track state. It worked. It was ugly. Step 7 is where I actually stopped. I needed retry logic on GPT timeouts with exponential backoff, because OpenAI's API is not 100% reliable at volume. In 8N, the HTT request node has retry on fail built in. 3 free 30-minute discovery call at bizflowai.io, and we'll map out exactly what it takes to automate it end to end.